Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the Hacienda's Kitchen. Today we are making cannibal soup, a delicious pozole de pollo. Little background here, the other day I was watching Tony Jessup, his channel, and he made some chicken pozole, and it reminded me how long it had been since I'd made it, and it got me really wanting some. Mrs. Rivet's got the flu, so there's nothing better than some chicken soup, so we're going to throw some down. Anyway, pozole is actually comes back from way back in the dark recesses of history. This particular type of soup was made by the Mayans way back in the year 1000 AD. It was first recorded by Friar Bernardino de Sahagun, who accompanied Cortez into his conquest of Mexico, and as a learned man trying to convert the Aztecs to Christianity, he learned that the Aztecs made it too, and they had, of course the Mayans were extinct by then. They made this soup way back then, except that they used human sacrifice and human meat in it. And so I've made this years and years, all my life, and when I used to make it for the kids, I told them the history, and so we called it cannibal soup. And later, when the Spaniards brought pigs in, they used pork in it. You can make it out of beef tripe, pork chuck, and another version is with chicken. I prefer it with chicken, so here we go. We got a little chicken over here, and what we're going to start by doing is boiling it Chinese style. We're going to get this pot of water boiling, and then we're going to add the chicken into it. Wait till the water starts to come back to a boil, cover it and turn it off, and we're going to let it steep in there for about an hour or two. You take the skin and the bones out, and what you're left with is beautiful chicken meat, and then you begin making the soup, and you already have the pre-made stock. So without further ado, let's wait till the water starts boiling and rejoin me here in a minute. Alright, we got the water boiling, so we're going to put the chicken in now, and I wanted to clarify something. I said that the Mayan were extinct. That's not technically true. The Mayan Empire was extinct by the time Cortez arrived in Mexico. There are still full-blooded Mayan Indians, peasants, living in the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. But of course that empire is no longer alive. We're going to let it come back to boil real quick, then we're going to cover that baby, and we're going to shut the water off. And in 2 hours, you'll rejoin me, and we'll take a look at this chicken. Alright, here we go. Ow, 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 that is hot as Hades. Okay, a little while earlier I cut the chicken to check it. It is looking good, and what we're going to do now, we don't want the chicken stringy, we still want it in chunks, so the chicken is not cooked all the way. I'm going to take it out, I'm going to debone it, I'm going to take the skin off, and I'm going to reduce that broth, and then we will continue with the soup. So, I hope you like it so far. By the way, it's smelling awesome right in here. Crap. Okay, here we are. The soup is simmering, reduced by about, I'd say half. And what we got here is a tablespoon and a half of kosher salt, about 2 tablespoons of Mexican oregano, and some bay leaves. In there, the juice of 1 lime, and the rest of the stuff. And that goes to a simmer for about 30 minutes for the flavors to meet each other, pick some partners, dance for a little bit, and get all happy. Here we go. We have let these babies simmer, actually boil, covered, for about 30-45 minutes. And man, it is smelling so good. So the garlics are all cooked down. You can see the red onions that I used have lost their color, which is good. That means they're cooked long enough. Now you can use any kind of onions you want. I just used reds because I had them. But I'll tell you what, using fresh garlic is a lot better than using the pre-chopped stuff. It gives it a lot better flavor. This is the chicken that I've taken off the bone and the skin. And there's the neck. We don't want the neck in there. And it's not all the way cooked, so it's still chunky, but that's okay. So we got the chicken in there. We are going to turn it back on, and we're going to simmer it. And at this point, we're also going to add the hominy. Oh, here we go. We got hominy. You can use yellow hominy, white hominy, hominy scuminy. It's good stuff. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'm going on a rant right now. I have not been able to locate my P38, and I opened the other can of Pozole with it. But anyway, I'll tell you what, since about 1980, in the late 70s, America and the entire global economy has not been able to create and build a can opener that will last more than opening one can. This is worthless. It just turns around. Oh, God. Anyway, so all y'all Army veterans like me understand the P38, and I've kept it the same one that I kept in my dog tag chain to this day. 20-some years later, I still keep it in my drawer, but I can't find it. It's here somewhere. So anyway, I had to go out in the garage and get my Leatherman tool to open the daggone can of hominy. Now, I would say any of y'all inventors out there, good quality manufacturers, if you could make a regular old can opener that will work. And the problem is these damn teeth are made from such cheap metal. You can see that right there. They wear out and they bend. So after opening 2 cans, you can't. So if it wasn't for my Leatherman and my damn P38 that I got out of sea rations when I was in ROTC, and I kept through the Army when we had MREs, which we didn't even need P38s anymore, I don't know what I do, because I'll tell you what, my entire life, including my kids, they know what a P38 is, and they've used it, and look at this. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. So, and if you all have the same problems opening cans, email me, talk to me, send me a PM, let me know if you find a good one that works, because this is absolutely retarded. And I can't imagine in a survival situation not having a P38 or a freaking K-bar, and I wasn't even a Marine. But anyway, there you go. Here I am adding the second can of hominy, and we're good to go. The battery's about to die, so I'll turn up the heat. I'll give it a stir, and now what we're going to do is we're going to bring this to a boil. We're going to simmer this, then turn it down to a simmer. We're going to cover it, and we're going to leave it there for about 45 minutes. We're just going to let it cook nice and slow, and then we're done. There you go, Cannibal Soup. Alrighty, Cannibal Soup is done. Let's put it in a bowl, and let's see what happens. Alright, here we go. We got a couple limes, a little bit of cilantro to gussy it up, and we got some Aztecs. Gotta have some Aztecs. That's traditional. Actually, in modern Mexico, that's tostadas, but that's fine. So that's a beautiful dish right there. Cannibal soup. And that is tasty. Let's get a little zoom in there. You got your chicken. You got your pozole. You got your corn. You got some good stuff. So what we're going to do now is we squirt a little lime juice on top. Fresh lime juice on there. Give it a little bit of flavor. Let's try it. Oh yeah. Let's see what it is. Let's mix it up. Oh, look at that stuff. Look at that. Oh man, that looks so good. And that smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna try it, and I hope I don't burn my mouth, because this is hot. Oh my goodness. That is so rich. Oh, I feel the nutrition coming into my bloodstream right now as I eat this. Oh my God. I am feeling healthier by the moment. Oh yeah. This is stuff. This is good stuff. Cannibal soup, people. I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked it. This is good stuff.